My name is Anita Ochera. The country I call home in Africa is definitely Kenya. And it's the place where I have my family, where everything started, where my whole bloodline started. What I do for a living, I would say marketing for companies. So I take on their strategy, advertisements, brainstorming, thinking of ways they can grow and have more impact and reach their right audience. Recently, I started having an interest in real estate, but that's really at the beginning of the journey. I still need to explore ways to make that or to incorporate that in my life. Some people think like, okay, maybe it's a disadvantage to be maybe the odd one out in the room, but I've always said that's my strength actually, to be an Afropean. I've always worked in environments where I'm always the only African or only woman, but I've never seen that as an obstacle or anything. I've always seen that as a strength. Yeah, I think it's a big plus and something that I really carry with pride. My life's mission is to make sure that I am the best person I can be. Once I become the best version of myself, I'll be able to uplift other people and share and care and make sure that whoever wants to grow grows with me, we grow together, or I support them wherever needed. Being bicultural in Europe is a roller coaster. People in general already have different perspectives, so now add the layer being bicultural, add the layer of being Kenyan or Ghanaian or Nigerian. I mean, it's all different perspectives, and which I think can make a discussion or anything. It enriches a lot of things, I would say. Well, I don't think society at this point appreciates what Afropeans bring to the table, because I don't think at this point they even recognize what Afropeans bring to the table. And that's why, from my perspective, whether I'm going on holiday or I'm speaking to people or sharing stories or in my marketing, I always like to highlight things that people have not seen yet. So going to Kenya, I would like post on my Instagram things that people will typically not see on CNN or whatever channel. So I would like to challenge people to step outside of what they know and go beyond what the media tells you about being African or what Africans bring to the table. And I think only then, once that has happened, then you can start appreciating. Because when I share my story, people are always positively surprised. So, and that's only me sharing. So what about if everyone shares the story of Africa? I think we can shake the place a little bit. In order to bring something to the table, you need to find the table. Finding the table is, of course, a bit more challenging for our Afropean than someone who has been here for maybe 6 to 7 generations or from the 1900s, 1800s. So I'd say initially, I think if Africans or Afropeans would be able to find the table and they're finally at the table, I definitely think they'll be able to add value and to appreciate what they bring to the table. I'm striving to be the best person I can be, and if that results in me being able to influence or impact generations after me, then definitely I will take the role on with full pride, just to make a difference and let other people know after me that, hey, you can do anything you want. Don't let anyone tell you your story. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. And that's on a personal level. That's even beyond being Afropean, or that's just on a human level, I would say. My dream and hope for all Afropeans is that whatever they have in their mind or wish or dream for their family, for their friends, for themselves, or the ideal they have of their life, that they have no limited beliefs, just having this positive, vibrant energy that we have as Africans, I would say. And I think that whole positive thing is something that really differentiates us from the rest of the world, I would say. As Africans, that we always have, in Dutch they say, is the glass half full or half empty? It's overfull, it's overflowing, I think, for Africans. Let's stick together. I think being together, we can multiply our results. So I think it's also good to look for each other every now and then and find ways to collaborate, and things that I know, maybe you know, and vice versa. And in that sense, we can become a strong community and build in togetherness.